People at every age have something to offer us any situation. We won't learn from each other unless we hear each other out.
There was one time where there was supposed to be a walkout for Trump, and they didn't let us because we were younger, but they let not high schoolers but older kids go.
Working with kids, I think it's very important because we try to build a connection with the kids, and the only way to build a meaningful relationship with the kids is getting them to trust you and respect you.
Everyone has something to teach other people. When someone doesn't feel listened to, I feel like it affects the self-confidence, it affects how good they feel about themselves.
It makes us feel left out, like if we're nothing just because we're different age than whoever is.
I think sometimes it's easier to play the adult card, a lack of a respect based on fear versus admirable qualities.
I see it on a daily in the OUSD school system. You know, a lot of administrators and teachers think they can talk down to students, but don't realize that they're just putting them off to whatever subject or subject matter that they're trying to put the student through.
Because we're all human beings, we deserve to be listened to and respected at any age.
Often it means that we're underestimating people. So we underestimate, I think, older folks a lot and don't think that they can teach us very much. And I think when we underestimate youth, we aren't thinking about all the things that young people are having to deal with and think about.
I feel that students need to feel empowered in their schools, and ageism or judgment because they're a certain age, right? It just it belittles them, and it makes them feel unempowered, which is just the opposite of what we need them to do. If we want students to be successful, then we need to empower them and encourage them and let them know that they came to this world to be successful, not to be talked down to.
I feel like I feel about all discriminatory topics, that it's important to know about it and talk about it and try to minimize the impact on the people I care about.
I feel like it does. There are a lot of older people in our community, and there are a lot of really young people that are really talented, but just because they're so young, they're not accepted and they're not, taken seriously.
I think the key is just basically communicating. You don't have to be talking to an adult with an adult, but you should be able to listen also to the youth as to what are their needs, what is it that they want in their community.
I think it's bad because you need to let people prove what they have or don't have. You shouldn't assume anything about them, and you could be taking away work opportunities. That's the way I mostly see it, is like a lot of people, they get opportunities taken away because of their age, like you're too young or you're too old. Just listen to each other and put yourself in their shoes. It doesn't have to be one way or the other. I mean, yes, younger people can be immature, but so can older people. So think of it that way. But also, like, sometimes my student would be like, oh, I bet you're jealous of us because we're young. And I'm like, nope, I don't want to do that again. So just, I guess, both of us thinking of what it's like to be in that situation again.